So today's workout is a lower body strength workout using dumbbells. This workout is designed to support muscle, bone density, joint health, balance and confidence without smashing the nervous system or aggravating knees, hips or backs. I'll be taking you through 2 rounds. We are thinking about going reasonably heavy. Now, what does reasonably heavy mean? So it's when you're aiming for about 8 or 10 repetitions, and by the time you get to the 8th repetition and you've got maybe 2 to go, that those last 2 feel quite challenging. Like you can really feel it on the muscles. And that's ultimately how we want to train to get really strong. If you're a complete beginner, this might sound really overwhelming or incredibly intimidating. You can still get strong with lower weights and more repetitions, and that should be your foundation. But your overall goal should be to increase those weights with good form and have lower repetitions, and to really notice the work. So just to summarize, the objective of today's workout is to build lean muscle tissue, to support bone density in the hips, the femur and the back, improve your hip and your knee stability, enhance your balance and coordination, and to train your strength without excessive fatigue. Sounds good, right? My advice before starting this workout is to choose one of the warm-ups in these video series and then come back and start the workout with me. You've done your warm-up and now we've got our first exercise, which is a goblet squat. Let me show you first of all the mechanics of a squat, okay? Especially this one. So we're going to be taking a moderate to heavy dumbbell. We're aiming for 8 to 12 repetitions. And those last couple of repetitions should feel challenging. If you don't have some heavy dumbbells at home, that's okay. Do a few more repetitions till you can feel this in your muscles, okay? So that you can also get the benefits of improving lean muscle tissue. So the mechanics of the squat, our feet are slightly wider than our hips and toes face slightly out towards the corners. We're going to hinge the hips back like you're going to sit in a chair and keep your chest up. Draw in your belly and keep your eye gaze forward. So we sit back, and then when we stand up, we drive through our heels to stand up. And to look from the side version, we sit back and we drive up. So that's the mechanics of the squat. Now grab your dumbbell, and we're actually going to hold it like this. So palms of the hands are gripping one side of the dumbbell. Set up that position, and we're going to sit back and then lift up. And we're trying to go fairly low. However, if doing this exercise impacts your knees or your hips, you want to decrease your range of motion. Okay, so we've done 4, 5, 6. And I'm really thinking about driving into my heels as I stand up and not taking eye gaze to the floor. So keep looking straight ahead. If you're watching this on a television screen, you are staring at the screen. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, your recovery, if you're going fairly heavy, should be between 45 and 60 seconds. Okay, so you want to take that recovery. It gives a chance for the muscles to breathe and send some more energy to that area, to convert glucose into energy that we can use to strength train, okay? ATP, I could tell you a whole lot of science, but we don't really need to know that right now. However, the recovery is really important, all right? So we're gonna do our second round, and in this workout today, we're doing 2 rounds. However, if you are committed to gaining strength, I'm gonna encourage you to pause after the second round, have that 45-second recovery, and do 1 more set, and then come back to the remaining workout. Okay, so round 2, grab that dumbbell, keep it in nice and close to you, tuck your elbows in. Here we go, taking a seat. Sit right down. Now you'll notice in the second round, it might feel like you've got some more freedom in your hips. So if you feel that way, then see if you can come a little bit lower. So ass to the grass. Drop it down. Your elbows might even touch the top of your knees. That's good. We want that level of mobility so we can execute a full range squat. Really fire up the muscles that we're working today. Glutes, quads, hamstrings, core. You've got 4 more reps. Two more, and last one. Feel that? We want to feel it, and the other feeling that we want is like a little bit of breathlessness, okay? Because we're putting in effort. We're turning on our muscles. We're saying, come on, it's time to get strong. 2026 is the year to get strong, right? We've done mucking around, we've done all the foundation workouts. That's for those of you that have been training with me for 6 months or longer in these videos. We're now here to get strong. Once again, if you're a beginner, your weights are light, you're doing a few more reps, you're taking a longer recovery, and that's all good. If you're taking another round now, pause. We're coming up to our next exercise, which is Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so we're going to grab our dumbbells. We've got both dumbbells this time. Just to give you a heads up, I've got 8 kilos here, and for me, normally I would do about 14 kilos for a heavy weight training day. I have just done my legs, but 8 kilos is good if you have them at home. So once again, the weights are nice and close to your body. It's like you're sliding the weights down the front of your legs. You want to push your hips back. You want a little knee bend. You want to keep your eye gaze forward and a long spine and neck as you let the weights pull you down. The weights should feel heavy, but they pull you down. And then you're going to push into your heels to stand up. Okay, so let the weight slide down and stand up. Now the time taken to come down towards the floor should be slightly longer than the time it takes to stand up. So think of it like this: 3, 2, 1, and stand. Okay, it's called time over tension. So what you're doing is you're causing a little bit more tension in the muscle by taking your time, and that's a good thing. An eccentric contraction will build more strength than a concentric contraction. So lengthening the muscle versus shortening the muscle is going to get good results. So as we come down towards the floor, the same with the squat, we take our time coming down and we kind of pop up. We've got 2 more reps. And 1 more. Bend your knees to put those weights down. Nice work. Okay, so what we're working here, hamstrings and glutes, okay? So we want to keep really well balanced with our leg workouts, or any workout where we work the front and the back of the body, the posterior and the anterior chain, okay? It's very important to do that to keep your body balanced and to prevent injuries, to create joint stability and better movement throughout. All right, so we are obviously working our glutes with this hamstring exercise. You might notice that as we age, our glutes actually lose strength and we start to notice little niggles like knee pain, hip pain, back pain. The glutes being strong helps to alleviate that pain. Okay, let's go round 2. So we're going to drop it down and then squeeze it up. So you really want to feel that stretch in the back of the legs and your hamstrings. That is such a fantastic sensation. When you pop up, really think of squeezing the hamstring, the top of the hamstring and the glutes. 6, 7. Okay, you're going for between 8 and 12. So I'm going to do 12 because these weights are fairly light for me today. 2 more. But I can feel it, by the way. And bend the knees to put it down. Grab yourself a quick drink, take a recovery, 45 seconds, or you're pausing here, taking 1 more round. Go for it. Okay, our third exercise is working the quads, hamstrings, glutes, and balance because we're doing reverse lunges. So let me show you what it looks like without the weights, because if you have not done these type of exercises before, you'll really notice that balance can be an issue. One of my top tips is when you step the leg back, it's not to step the leg directly behind the front leg, but to step it straight back as if you have railway lines, okay? And then step back in. So what we're doing, bring the hands to the hips, you're going to step back, bend the knee, keep the back heel lifted, and then come on up and step forward. Change. So that back knee goes down towards the floor and the body stays upright. If you're ready and you want to, bring in the weights, bring in the big guns. Otherwise, you can do this without the dumbbells if you found that tricky, just with balance, okay? So we're going 8 on each side, so 16 reps total. So let's go, step back, drop down, push up, stand. All right, you gotta also get our breathing into order, meaning keep breathing and don't hold your breath. If you hold your breath when you do your weights, that's when you notice that you can get really dizzy, okay? We also need to keep supplying our body with oxygen throughout. Feeling this one. Now, you want to also think about driving through the front leg to stand up. Okay, we're halfway. Let me show you from the side. Dropping that back knee towards the floor. Now remember when I said with the squats, if you feel this in your knees, decrease the range of motion. The same applies for this one. All right, we've got one more rep on each side. I have a love-hate relationship with lunges. Okay, rest. Because it's really getting into the glutes and the underside of the glute here. Whoa, can you hear me puffing? That's kind of a good thing. Doesn't feel like a good thing while I'm doing it, but like I now go, okay, there's something about the puffing that says, yeah, while weight training is not specific to cardiovascular training, you do get the cardiovascular benefits, okay? So cardiovascular is not just about your heart rate and your heart rate racing. This is a good sign though, heart rate racing is a good thing. It's also about moving blood around the body, right? And moving oxygen around the body. And that's what we're doing when we're doing weight training as well. So the blood is rushing to the muscles, the oxygen is in the blood, and our heart rate picks up to get the oxygen to that area. So that's why you start puffing. So it's a good thing. All right, that's about 45 seconds and a little lesson on the body. Round 2. And remember, if you're doing a third round, you will pause after this. Take your 45-second break and rock on. All right, let's go. Okay, a lot of focus on balance. Now, if you think about your core and just lightly drawing your belly button in towards your spine, that can help with your balance. Okay, we're halfway. We're doing great. Okay, and one more. Yes, put those weights down. You're either taking a recovery here and getting ready for our final exercise, or you're getting ready for another round of lunges. Okay, our final exercise today is specific to hamstrings and glutes again. So we're coming down onto the floor. We're going to take one of these dumbbells and we're going to put it across our hip bones and lie back. So we're going to do hip lifts. And I just push my hands on top of the dumbbells like that, and it just stops the dumbbell from rolling. Now, what I want you to do is lift the hips, hold for a couple of seconds, then lower, okay? So push into the heels, lift, hold, and then drop down. So almost explode it up, squeeze the glutes, you feel it right here, and then lower. Lift and squeeze, and then lower. Awesome. Should feel it right in the booty. 5 more. We're doing 10 reps here. 4. That's it, drive it, and you should start to also feel it in the hamstrings. We work the hamstrings with our deadlifts. And give me one more. And recover. Just put that to the side and take a seat. We're doing so well, okay? So do remember that the objective is building strength and all the other things that you want to achieve. The seeing the muscle, the losing the weight, the improving of joint stability, the improving bone density, that comes when you get strong, right? So a lot of people mindset is, oh, I want to lose weight. Yeah, you're going to lose weight when you get strong and build muscle. You need to get strong, then your muscles build, then your metabolism speeds up, then you start burning fat. All right, it does take time. It's not a 30-day fix, not a 60-day fix. It takes time to build lean muscle. But the thing is, when you see yourself getting stronger, you can automatically assume, I'm building muscle. So if you're doing these weights this week and a few weeks from now, you're doing more weights, heavier weights, you're building muscle, okay? And you're layering, layering, layering and turning things around for your body. Because as we age, if we're not doing this, we're getting softer and fatter, basically. You're losing muscle, all right? Do I need to say it any clearly than that? Let's go. Come onto your back. We've got another round and then we're done. So yay you, let's go, kick it. Ooh. Remember, we want muscle. Muscle is good. The science tells us that the more lean muscle tissue we have on our body, the healthier we will be in our older years. This is the time, ladies. This is our moment. Keep it coming. 3, 2, and 1. Hold, and now drop. That actually feels really good, that exercise. So if you're happy to do another round, go for it. Hey, listen up. I'm proud of you. If you did that workout with me today, I'm proud of you. You be proud of you. We're getting strong together. This is the year to do it.